Let me shock you a little. Not all pharmacists are in the hospital, and not all pharmacists stand behind the counter. Some of us don't even dispense drugs. We make them. So if you're a pharmacy student wondering what else is out there, let's talk about industrial pharmacy and what that life is all about.
Here's what most students do not realize. About 30% of pharmacists are in community pharmacy. But now the question is, where is everyone else? You see, they're in what we call the pharmaceutical industry. Industrial pharmacy is that branch of pharmacy that deals with the development, the manufacturing, the assessment, and the distribution of medicines. You see, before that Panadol gets to the pharmacy, before the ciprofloxacin gets to the hospital, there is a team of pharmacists on ground, making sure that those drugs are safe, effective, stable, and well approved.
Industrial pharmacy is a multi-billion-dollar system that moves a drug from discovery to preclinical testing to clinical trials to regulatory approval to manufacturing to marketing and post-market safety monitoring. And guess what? Every single stage has a career opportunity. So what can you actually do in an industrial pharmacy? In an industrial pharmacy, there are multiple factors.
The next department is research and development, and these are where new formulations are created, adjusting doses, improving stability, creating new dosage forms, and running formulation trials. If you like pharmaceutics, this is your playground.
Production. This is where the actual manufacturing takes place. Tablets compressing, capsule filling, injectables, syrups, and even suspensions. All those things you learn in pharmaceutics lab, this is where it comes to play. This is where the drugs are being produced and in large scale at that.
Another department is the quality control. They're basically the detectives. They test both raw materials and finished products to make sure that they are up to standards. And if it's not up to standards, it's not like the factory.
Quality assurance is different. They handle documentation. They enforce good manufacturing practice. They ensure every step is compliant. They are the reasons inspectors don't shut down the company.
Regulatory affairs. Now this department is very, very powerful. They handle product registration and communication with regulatory bodies like the National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control. You see, no approval, no market. As simple as that.
Beyond manufacturing, industrial pharmacy isn't just about fast food. There is medical affairs, clinical research, pharmacovigilance, sales and market access, and regulatory strategy. So you are not just working in a factory, you are entering the corporate estate ecosystem.
Industrial pharmacy in Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria, in usual practice like this, you have to get your B-Farm or your B-Farm, and you have to apply to a pharmaceutical company for your internship if possible. During NYS, you also have to apply to a pharmaceutical company, and then during master's, you can decide to specialize in industrial pharmacy, clinical research, or regulatory affairs.
So there are pros and cons of being an industrial pharmacist. Some of the pros, it is really a structured environment. So you know what you have to do, how you have to do, who you report to. So you're never confused. You don't have any moments of uncertainty. Like when you're in a community pharmacy and you don't know what's going to happen. And then there's also corporate exposure. So you're always in a setting where opportunities are actually available to you. There's also the opportunity for international growth. You can work with companies outside of the country, not just limited within Nigeria. And then less emotional burnout due to patient interaction. You're not working with patients, so you have time to do what you want to do. No one is shouting at you, where's my drug, or all of that kind of stuff. So you really are structured in what you do. But then there's some cons, it can get repetitive, like you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. There is no variation, it can get boring. And then also no clinical interactions. So I mean, you spend so much time in pharmacy school and then you don't use that clinical knowledge, so it can get a bit redundant in that sense. Like you're feeling like, oh, then why did I go through all of this? But then you're still going to use your knowledge, you understand? So it really, really depends on your personality.
Now the big question, who is industrial pharmacy for? If you like system, precision, organization, structure, documentation that actually matters, then industrial pharmacy is definitely for you.
The pharmaceutical industry doesn't just need scientists, it needs pharmacist thinkers. You see, we're talking people who understand the science and the rhythm, because at the end of the day, people are going to have to manufacture the drugs that are going to be dispensed in the hospital and the pharmacy. And that person could be you. So, let me know in the comments, would you consider a career in industrial pharmacy?